Hey Geminis, how's it going? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So I am back with your weekend readings. I'm hanging in there as best as I can. I'm going on like week 4, week 5 now, being sick with this head cold. I literally swear I send my kids to school, they come back with a different strain of something because I tell you, and I never get sick, but when I get sick, it never goes away. Anyways, Gemini, so this is your weekend message, guys, for the 20th and the 22nd. I'm going to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year now, just because by the time next weekend comes, it'll be after Christmas and close to New Year. So I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from me. With that, let's just get into your reading, Gemini, for the weekend. So I feel like you guys have, started a new beginning. You've started a new chapter. I mean, going into 2020, it's kind of in this point where I think you've been looking back on like previous years, but maybe even just, looking back over this year, and you're kind of like, you know what, I'm so sick of being in the same old place. That's what I heard. So it's like with a Fool card coming up as your first card, this just tells me that you guys are, you want to take a venture. I think going into 2020, that's what it is. You want to, start the planning process. It's like, I don't know if you're planning to travel more in 2020, but it's like you're really coming down and making a plan and, deciding what it is that you need going into 2020. The Fool also talks to me about maybe you are traveling for Christmas, maybe you're going away, maybe you're going to spend some time with family, but it's all in all, it's about a balance. So I feel like you're juggling a lot of things right now over the weekend, Gemini. Probably trying to get everything together for Christmas. So just keep yourself balanced, keep yourself in alignment, keep yourself focused on why you're doing what you're doing, I guess would be what I'm trying to say. Because I feel this weekend it's gonna be like one of those, like, I have to get everything done, I have to get everything out there, I gotta get everything prepared, I've got all this stuff to do. Your head's just gonna be like this, okay? So just keep yourself grounded, keep yourself focused. Do some meditation. Like if you feel like, oh my God, like there's just there's not enough time, like, right? Come back within yourself this weekend and just, do some meditation, really keep yourself grounded going into like the next week. But this weekend feels a lot of chaos. It feels a lot of busyness for me. So just keep focused on the bigger picture of why everything's happening. Okay. I feel like going into the weekend, I feel like you're going to go through some self-healing issues. What I mean by that is this feeling like something is going to happen or someone's going to say something to you and it's going to trigger you, and you're kind of going to realize that even though I'm so pissed off at this person or I'm so mad that they would say that to me, that's honestly true. Like past issues is really coming up strong for me. So I feel like you guys have been holding on to people who you need to let go of, Gemini, but you're holding on to these people because it's like they had such a significant, whatever that word is. They had such not power, but like they were very important to your life, and having to let go of that is really hurting you because you're like, those were memories, those were times, right? So I feel like you want to hold everything together, you want to keep everything close to you, but that chapter or that time frame is now ended. So it's like you need to say goodbye, you need to disconnect. You do not have to forget about the memories, Gemini, but I feel like to keep moving forward, you need to start letting go of the past issues that have been holding you together. Four of Pentacles also comes through and says, you know what, you guys have been saving money lately, and I feel like that's going to pay off for you, but you're trying to control the outcome in a situation, and Spirit's just coming through and saying, don't do that. Let things be. Let things, stop trying to control everything you can't control. And the only emotions that you even have control over are yourself. So everything else, you need to just breathe and let it go, release, and just really, really be focused on you right now, Gemini. All right? Because you're going to be up and down this weekend with the Two of Pentacles coming through. So I feel like, again, you're going to be juggling, and I feel like this has a lot to do with Christmas. Maybe you're planning a New Year's party or you're going out for New Year's, but it's like you're going to be juggling money, life, relationships, and I feel like there's just decisions, lots of decisions this weekend. Could even be decisions about partnerships, about relationships. Maybe there's a relationship that is approaching you and you're kind of reliving your past pain or your past hurt. It's like, no, don't do that anymore, Gemini. All right. You guys have been manifesting for a while now what you want with the Magician. So continue doing that, continue manifesting, continue, telling the universe what your needs and wants are, because I feel like you need to be really open with the universe right now. You need to move forward. forward, because what is ahead of you is definitely so much better than what's behind you. But you're going to have either two paths to choose, two decisions to choose, two choices, two offers. And you know what? It doesn't matter which pathway you take, what choice you make, what decision you make. You are still going to have challenges and obstacles. But I feel like over this weekend, there's just a lot of things happening for you guys. Like, it's going to be one of those weekends where, you know, you're going to just want to rest. And it's like, there's just so much to do. And you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know. All these decisions, all these offers, commitments coming through. I don't know what to do. Just do what your heart tells you to do, Gemini. Do what you feel is right. Listen to your intuition. Do meditation. But know that with the Sun card coming up as your last card, Geminis, you're in a great place. Positivity is here. Changes are ahead. Changes are already happening before we even get into 2020. I think that you guys know that it's just time to be happy. I feel like you've been putting your happiness on hold, probably working on yourselves, working on your career, taking care of your children, whatever it is. But this weekend, there's just a light bulb going to go off. Something's going to go off and you're going to be like, yeah, I deserve to be happy. I've been through a lot. And I feel like once you release those past issues, that's when the door of opportunity widens open. All right. So truth will come out. Truth will prevail. Truth. That's what they just said. All right. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Again, have yourselves a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys again soon.